Just in case Jeff G. Bailey decides to be a little too playful here tonight, Jeremy V hopefully will be able to circumvent that. Jeremy V may be damaged goods, but I think he could easily handle a Jeff G. Bailey, one would think.
Oh, definitely. The heart of this kid speaks for itself. We've seen the beatings he's taken to come back again and again, and Jeremy V has really taken Jimmy Rave as sort of a mentor, and Onyx certainly stepping up to the plate. Onyx has had beefs with the NWA Elite going all the way back to March of 2001 when he left the camp at Hardcore Hell. And he knows the ins and outs of Jeff G. Bailey. He was managed by him at one point himself. And it's been a never-ending feud. A battle of hatred. Onyx and the NWA Elite has been brewing for over 2 years, and I dare say that it won't stop until one of the factions is out of Wildside completely, either Onyx or the Elite.
Well, perhaps some of that will be answered at Freedom Fight 2003. We know that the main event is War Games, the match beyond. It is 4 men versus 4 men in a cage. One team assembled by Jeff G. Bailey, another team assembled by Rick Michaels. That's all we know.
And fans, we've been given a Rick Michaels guarantee that some of the participants of the matchups will be announced tonight. As far as War Games goes, still haven't heard that announcement, but the hour is yet to be over.
Exactly. I mean, as we tape this, Freedom Fight is 3 weeks away. But in all honesty, as you're watching this across the United States on the Wildside Television Network, in all honesty, Freedom Fight 2003 might already be available on NWA Wildside home video.
Keep checking NWA-Wildside.com, fans. The relaunched NWA-Wildside.com. Brand new updates and profiles on all the Wildside superstars, and merchandise orders always available, as well as tickets to the Wildside shows. If you're ever in the Atlanta area, you definitely need to come check out the #1 alternative.
And ain't nothing like a Scotty Smooth t-shirt, that am I telling you.
Jason Cross starting this main event off with an insulting slap to the face of Jimmy Rave. And these two men have a history that goes back even preceding NWA Wildside. They made their name slowly and surely through the independent wrestling ranks alongside and opposing one another. And they just so happened to be two of the best in the business, and they ended up in NWA Wildside. And now Rave and Cross stare across the ring from one another one more time. Snapmare takeover by Rave. Oh, and the dreaded back chop.
And a thunderous chop from the chiseled Onyx. And Jason Cross has decided to look for a greener pasture.
Rainman is daring Jimmy Rave to give him some of those back chops. The Soul Assassin. The Soul Assassin calling out Onyx.
If you want Onyx, I'm sure it's no problem getting him. And Jimmy Rave is more than happy to comply. The World TV Champion Rainman gets his wish.
And the NWA Elite's dominance has lasted for several months here. By hook or by crook, the NWA Elite hasn't even been defeated in the building in any capacity since the year of 2003.
Jimmy Rave and Jeremy V looking for some support from the crowd. That had no problem with that. I think Jeff G. Bailey needs some Bactine. You want to get him some?
Bactine wouldn't do the job. Maybe Drano.
How about euthanasia?
Works for me.
Okay, we're in agreement. Onyx and Rainman eyeing each other, a collar and elbow tie-up. Man, the power of Onyx is just way, way too much. Look at the shoulder, look at the back development, the chest development. The musculature of Onyx is absolutely remarkable. I mean, TV does not do this man justice. You've got to come to a Wildside event.
Yeah, you just got to see how wide Onyx is. Oh, there's the back chop.
And I think both the Role Model and the Soul Assassin have had their fill of back chops here this evening. The NWA Elite trying to slow things down here. The momentum has not been on their side since the opening bell. That's not the way they like it. It's not what they're accustomed to. They seem to be sort of a fish out of water at the moment.
Arm drag take over there by Onyx. Cross charging in the role model. Oh, wait a minute. Thwarted the effort of Onyx. Coming off the ropes. Misses the rotating leg drop. Tag made into Rave.
A series of miscues. And the role model just got kicked in the back. Courtesy of the original XTC. Oh, still not enough for the 3 count. You know, in the heat of the battle, sometimes these athletes, as skilled as they are and sometimes as much smarts as they have, can sometimes make some rather unusual decisions. But then again, something you and I will never be able to grasp, since neither you and I are a professional wrestling athlete. So sometimes when it appears like, why would you do that? But then again, when you're inside the professional wrestling ring against an athlete who perhaps outweighs you by X number of pounds, has got so many more or less wrestling gifts than you have, it's actually a very threatening situation.
And there's that patented power slam. Those chiseled arms with massive power. Bring it down, cross, and now Rainman with an Angry Man slam.
Have you seen the NWA Elite handled like this in recent times? No.
Onyx was the premier tag team partner for Rave to pick here. Got a lifelong grudge with the Elite. Now Rave and Onyx with a heart attack.
Rave and Onyx, interestingly, because both are such different professional wrestling athletes in their own way. A power game is Onyx's. A finesse and speed game is Jimmy Rave.
And
the combination is a powerful one indeed.
Hot shot followed by the Dark City Bomb. The Soul Assassin turns the tide. Tag made in to one of the most amazing athletes in the industry, the role model Jason Cross. The problem is he knows just how damn good he is and he isn't afraid to show it.
Doesn't help so much that him appearing every Wednesday night on NWA TNA, making that guy's head even larger than it is. Onyx wanting to get involved in the action here. Referee Andrew Thomas, true to form, taking Onyx out of the picture here.
And the Soul Assassin, come on, Thomas. And it was Thomas that was the official the last time Raven Jeremy V took on Rainman and Cross, and his piss poor officiating cost him the match. Of course, we all know it was piss poor on purpose because Jeff G. Bailey has his hand right in the ass crack of Andrew Thomas. Or maybe the other way around, I really don't want to know.
That visual is most unpleasant. Thanks for bringing that up.
Corkscrew drop kick by the Soul Assassin, the World Television Champion. Title not on the line here.
Pin attempt, still no go. Rainman sharing a few very unpleasant words with Jeremy V at ringside. Jeremy V knows Rainman all too well. But Rainman is the reason. As well as Salvatore Naro for that neck break. Oh God, look, Bailey!
Come on!
Bailey clocking the hell out of Rave. Oh. And Cross adding a little bit more pressure to the back of the original XTC, Jimmy Rave.
And if Andrew Thomas doesn't get out of the way, Onyx is liable to play frisbee with him. Wait a minute, Rave with a reversal, but there's a tag by Cross, boot to the face. By Rainman, there's a big knee. And Jason Cross, he calls that move the Idolizer. Rotating reverse double underhook face slam. And Onyx in to break up the pinfall.
That's good, because I don't believe Jimmy Rave was in any position to kick out of that.
And wait a minute, Jason Cross could have been going for the best damn brainbuster in North America, but Jimmy Rave launches on the Cross face. No, Cross breaks the hold before he gets it cinched. And a clothesline, taking down Jimmy Rave. Vicious cross kick to the face. in the corner.
Those talented feet of the role model, Jason Cross, rocking the original XTC here.
Rave has been knocked loopy as the arrogant Cross connects with yet another devastating kick.
As much as we want to get on the case of Jason Cross for being arrogant, it's actually a good thing for his opponents, because when he's showboating to the crowd, that gives his opponents ample opportunity to bite him on the butt.
Except for in situations like this.
Fair enough.
When you got a Rainman and a Jeff G. Bailey capitalizing at every shortcut, at every opportunity.
And Rainman bopping Onyx on the head, which only brings Onyx in. Giving the NWA Elite ample time for some double teaming behind the referee's back, like he'd do anything in the first place, even if he saw it. For those of you who are not familiar why we're giving referee Andrew Thomas quite the rack, is that he has shown his allegiance clear as a bell over the last year at NWA Wildside and seems to be in the palm of Jeff G. Bailey at every turn.
Spine splitter!
God, I live for that. You saying it.
Oh, and Onyx quickly breaking that one up. Just blasted the Fruit Loops of the Soul Assassin. Wishbone by the NWA Elite.
And Jimmy Rave is one hurting carbon unit. Doesn't seem to be in any shape at all whatsoever to even be tagging Onyx.
Going for the brainbuster yet again. And Jimmy Rave with a knee to the midsection. Wait a minute, look at Jimmy Rave, the original XTC, back suplex and a pin. Rainman there to break up the fall, but Cross kicked out regardless.
Can Rave make it to the tagging hands of Onyx? Oh man, not an inch, just 3-4 inches away. But Cross taking Onyx off his perch, off the apron in his own corner. And once again, a non-tag. Done just to get to the goat of Onyx. And I think he's doing that just fine. Boy, Jimmy Rave, he's in rough shape.
Yakuza kick by the Soul Assassin.
Oh, and Andrew Thomas is accusing Jeremy V of putting Jimmy Rave's foot on the bottom rope. No, I think you're confusing Jeremy V with Jeff G. Bailey here.
Yeah, you wouldn't dare accuse Bailey of it. As a matter of fact, he'd probably help him do it.
How this guy keeps his referee's license is one of the great mysteries of man.
He must have relatives in every athletic commission in the country. Springboard moonsault by Rainman, but Jimmy Rave did his homework, able to get the knees up.
The crowd desperately is behind Jimmy Rave to get to his feet and tag Onyx. He cannot take any more of this abuse from the NWA Elite. Just a few feet away. That's all it takes, Jimmy. Success.
And Onyx is in, the locomotive that is the Jack genetic powerhouse, cleaning house on the NWA Elite. Onyx is calling forward, there's the blackout, compacting the vertebrae of the role model. And now Rainman's got him hooked. Wait a minute, this could be the Dark City Street Cutter. But Rave, fatigued, makes the tag. Rainman doesn't have a clue. Rainman doesn't have a clue. And Jimmy Rave, the original XTC, is lying in wait. He comes around spinning ad scissors. Wait a minute. Andrew Thomas is down. Rave comes back, knee to the midsection. Shining Wizard. Thomas is down, and wait a minute. Team Wildside is in trouble. The best damn brainbuster in North America. 2 sets of compacted vertebrae for the team of Rave and Onyx, and count Jeremy V while you're at it.
Both Onyx and a charging Onyx sends Rainman over that top rope. And shaking that top turnbuckle a little right to the groin of Jason Cross.
Wait a minute, Jason Cross goes for the triple cross. but Rave countered by hanging onto the ropes. He's got Jason Cross up. Big power bomb. He turns him over and he's got him locked in the cross face.
Jimmy Rave has got Jason Cross in a crossface. And Jeremy V took Jeff G. Bailey out of the picture. In comes Speedy Nelson. Jason Cross is conceding.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners, the team of the original Ecstasy, Jimmy Rave and Onyx.
Oh my God, the being of inconceivable horror, Iceberg.
The Wildside champion.
And he just dropped Jimmy Rave on his head. And the NWA Elite just suffered one of their rare losses in their history here tonight.
That may be the first pinfall loss they've suffered that counted on the record books in 2003, Stephen.
Well, the pinfalls
was actually submission, which is even
move.
more demeaning.
That's true. In fact, from Jason Cross, a man I would never imagine would be submitting. Oh, God.
Come on!
Oh, that elbow drop straight from the Sudan.
Come on!